The first day of testimony just ended at the capital murder trial for the Plano woman accused in the suffocation death of her boyfriend's 2-year-old daughter. Prosecutors say 26-year-old Melinda Muniz taped Grace Ford's mouth shut, then staged a break-in to make it look like the work of an intruder. Natalie Solis first on Fox 4 News tonight at the Collin County Courthouse in McKinney. Natalie.
Well, Clarice, cameras are not allowed inside the courtroom, but I can tell you that it was nearly full today, mostly with Grace's relatives, although her mom, Emily, was not there. Witness after witness was called, mostly Plano police officers who responded that day last January. Now, 26-year-old Melinda Muniz sat mostly stone-faced, showing emotion only once in court today, and that was when a recording was played of her interaction with a detective on January 9th, 2014. That day, her fiancé, Mitch Ford, called police to their Plano apartment after getting a call from her, and she sounded in distress. Plano officers testified they found 2-year-old Grace Ford with her mouth taped shut and unresponsive, so they started performing CPR. Several officers testified that Muniz's actions that day were not consistent with a home invasion. They say the front door was locked from the inside when they arrived, and that Muniz claimed to have been punched in the face several times, yet there was no swelling. One officer also testified that there was no real emotion or distress in the way that Muniz acted. Clarice?
And Natalie, today, during portions of the testimony, it was almost unbelievable. Share some of that.
Right. Well, some of the most compelling testimony came from Grace's father, Mitch Ford. And basically, he testified that he met with Muniz after Grace's death, and he says that she claimed to have amnesia and that she couldn't remember anything from the previous 2 years. He also says that at one point, he had been very depressed about Grace's death. He'd been drinking, and he put a gun to Muniz's head, wanting answers. And he says that she told him, "What if I did do it?" Clarice?
And it wasn't just the suffocation, Natalie. There were other injuries to Grace as well.
That's right, there were. We heard testimony from an ER doctor as well as from a Plano police detective, and they both testified that there was evidence of sexual assault. They described Grace's injuries to the jury. It was unclear, though, through questioning who might have been responsible for those injuries, and that may be something that's revealed throughout the course of this trial. Of course, we will get started early again tomorrow morning, and don't expect the state to rest until Friday. Clarice?
Natalie, thank you.